This is literally live action. They were just standing here talking and we turned the computer around on them. But this is what we have going on right now.
Kaylee!
We got Kaylee! Oh my God, this is just going to get bigger.
This is amazing.
Where's everybody?
And guess who we have in the house? Bobbie Herron.
Hello, hello.
Wow, what a show has been going on for the last couple of days.
Crazy.
Wow.
This has been one of the best shows, I think. I mean, of any conference ever, this might take one of the top.
Yeah.
The vibe, the energy here has been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It's been incredible.
So different than anything else. I mean, even any other women in automotive, like something this year.
It's in the air.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's the elevation. We're in Colorado.
But it's also the 10-year anniversary, and I think that has a lot to do with the hype and the momentum that we have going on this year.
Yeah.
The amount of people here is crazy.
We have 70% first-time audience here.
Wow.
70% of our attendees.
Wow.
And like half of them, that's not a real stat, the half part, I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like it, are here by themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a bold move.
Right?
That's
I'm so
amazing.
excited
But
about
what
that.
a bold move, but how amazing is it that they were comfortable enough to come to this conference
Right?
as a woman in the automotive industry
Yeah.
by themselves,
Yes.
not knowing if they were going to get eaten
Yeah.
alive,
Yeah.
not knowing
Yeah.
what this conference was going to be about.
Yeah. Oh, right.
God.
No
Right?
mean girls here.
I am
No mean
just-
girls here.
I'm just flabbergasted.
That
So
energy is so just incredible.
It's amazing.
It's so incredible. I love women who support each other. I love to feel inspired and empowered. And I come every year as a board member and help because of that. But this year, and it's gotta be because it's the 10-year, it is just like alive.
Yes.
It's alive.
Yes.
It's emotional.
Yeah.
It's so emotional.
Yeah.
We were podcasting earlier with, I don't remember who we were podcasting with at this point, but
You guys have done like 100. So it could have been anybody.
not back to back to back. No, we were podcasting earlier, and all of a sudden we look up and everybody's crying coming out of the
Yep. Oh man.
keynote, and I'm like,
What did we miss?
What
Yeah.
did we miss, and why? Why did we miss that
Yeah.
one?
Well,
Who was that? That was Laura's, I think.
Oh,
was it Laura's?
Lisa Jenner and Amber Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Lisa
that
Jenner's.
one was just. I mean, and it's funny because yesterday, as we were talking about it, people said, well, you can't be crying, you can't be this. And I think I've probably told 20 women when we were here, like, vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness.
Yeah.
And feeling that you can relate to something where you can be open and honest is a gift. It doesn't need to be anything else. And I think everybody's seeing each other, like, live through a moment and raw, and they're feeling willing to do that. And so the connections that are being made are just incredible.
Well,
Yeah.
and let's not forget either, like, in our everyday lives, we can't be vulnerable.
No.
Because we are still in the automotive
Yes.
industry. And
Yes.
could you imagine if we're on a call with a dealer and we're crying for
No.
something? That would
Well,
never
first of all, it
go
would be
well.
like, oh, women, they're so emotional.
Yes.
Right. Which yesterday during the session, it was somebody said something, and I said, people do that. They say, like, oh, women, they're so emotional, but we forget that, like, anger and animosity, those are emotions too.
Yeah.
Those are still emotions. We have all these different outlets for how we handle things, but I think it's a gift that we're so empathetic that we can relate and be kind to people.
Absolutely.
That's huge. And you think about people who miss this, like, I've had the most incredible networking times at conferences like this. The friendships that I have in our industry, they were built in these moments.
Mhm.
And they matter in these moments. And we do work together and we do things together later, but we do it because we built a real relationship.
Absolutely.
And it's not a surface level nonsense. Oh, we had dinner in Vegas for 5 hours and
Never talked again.
Right. And then we never talked again. No. Oh my God. It's been fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And can we just for 1 second, were you in Kaylee's session?
Yes. I
missed
received
it, and I
oh
need
my
all the
gosh.
tea. I
We
need
missed
the
like
tea.
so many good
And I
ones.
think that everybody else needs the tea because she was just live
I
live with us. Less
She's
than 20 minutes ago.
13. I was like, I'm calling my adult children at home and telling them they need to get their shit together right now.
I know.
Right now.
I was like, I was interviewing her and I was tearing up because I was just so proud of her, like looking at her as if she was one of my own kids. And I'm like,
She absolutely killed it.
that her mom and dad must feel.
She had like a 10-minute standing ovation. The standing ovation was longer than her actual like presentation. And can you imagine how terrifying, like already if you're going on a keynote stage, already terrifying.
Wow,
But a keynote stage in a room
she
full
said,
of
my legs were
300
really
women,
shaking.
300 alpha, strong leadership women.
my
And
God.
she
I
mastered.
don't know that I could do it at 29, let alone 13.
She was so cute. She got off the stage and I go, how do you think you did? And she goes, my legs were shaking. Could you tell? I said, oh, baby. Every time we step on stage, our legs are shaking and we're like, deep
Stop
breath.
looking at me.
You can't tell. This is cracking me up because every time I glance at you and then I look, but it's the opposite side that we're on when we look. And it's like,
I'm actually on her left.
Zone. Yeah. In real life, we're not. This is the flip. So
yeah.
it keeps tripping me up when I look at it.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
It's a whole real thing.
So, Bobbie, you have been with Women in Automotive. I'm glad we're having this conversation because 10 years celebration right now is happening in Colorado Springs, and you are, correct me if I'm wrong, but a founding board member.
Yeah, I'm a founding attendee. I've been on the board forever. I've been since the first one. I remember our first one. I mean, we were in this little room at this hotel that was like, not even been a hotel. It was like maybe housed like 30 people. And so when Subi and I were on stage yesterday getting our awards for 10 year, I was like, can you believe, do you remember when we looked out at an audience? There wasn't even a stage. Right? We were just standing on the carpet and there was like maybe 30 women there. And now there's, I don't know what our account is, but there's 300 people at least.
Minimum 250.
Yeah, in the audience, just like,
I mean, I bet you're probably right. I'm closer to 300.
It's crazy to me, but I mean, it's mind blowing. But when this first started, it was like, you know, this was a place to empower each other and inspire each other. And still to this day, I leave this conference and I feel like a superhero. Like I leave and I can take on the whole world.
Yeah.
And so people will say, like we've had sponsors say before, you know, well, should we go to the show? Can we sell things? Can we do this? And I'm like, if you don't believe that you could develop a relationship here,
without selling something,
right? Believe that when people leave, they're gonna go back like they can take on the world.
Absolutely,
to take on the world. And we have so many men here this time too. We always have men every year, but this year, I don't know the exact count, but it's a lot. I mean, every year it gets more and more and more.
I'm so sorry.
Insane. But yeah, since the beginning, which is crazy. When this year, when we were like, we're celebrating 10 years, I was like, oh my God, it's already been 10 years. Wow. It's been a decade. We couldn't have picked a more beautiful place.
No, oh my God. Like, show people. I'm going to stand up.
You guys have to see this place. Like
right now.
Yeah. Can we turn it and show them?
Yeah. So maybe.
We're like, the mountains are here, but you can see
like somewhere.
This place is gorgeous. Yeah, but it is gorgeous.
Yeah. We have the best view.
I love it.
They give us the freaking best spot, other than the fact that the sun beats in all day here.
Yeah, it's really hot.
We're 190 degrees right now.
I know. I'm like, you need a couple more fans. We need to get some more fans over here.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, Veronica had Portland go out and grab that one for us on day one. Yeah, day one. Yeah. We were like, there's no way. There was no way.
Oh my God. So how's the show been for you guys?
It's been busy, hectic, but wonderful. I mean, absolutely wonderful. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. Like, I kind of got really into the industry right before COVID happened. So I missed all of the Women Automotive. This is my very first Women Automotive conference, which is crazy with how closely we've always worked together. Yeah. But we've worked together for so many years. Yeah. But because of the pandemic, this is just the first one that I've been to. And so I don't know what I was expecting. I think that part of me was kind of expecting another digital dealer.
Right. And it's totally different.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. These are our people. These are like,
this is our tribe.
There's not been one person that's been rude, snide, cocky, arrogant. I mean, everybody is down to earth and they are friendly and they're just like, hi, I'm so-and-so. And I'm like, hi, I'm Jess.
Yeah, we're making friends with complete strangers.
We're not going to remember everybody's names when we leave by any means, but
that's okay. They all know that. Everybody knows that about each other.
We have these cute little tappity dudes.
The tap bands. You got to tap that.
And you tap them with your phone.
I'm so sorry I hit the microphone. I know that's loud on your end.
You hit them with your phone. You tap it with your phone, and it saves everybody's contact information directly.
And pictures.
Yes, and photos. I haven't learned the photo part yet.
Yeah, it'll upload for you. So when you get the notification, you accept it, and then you're gonna have access to all the photos you've taken together. And if you take one with somebody, you can tap that on theirs, and it'll share the photo.
Neat.
Yeah, that's solving the group photo picture problem where everybody's taking pictures really that way.
Cool. So, out of curiosity, if there is anybody watching this right now that would be interested in these for an event of their own, where did Women in Automotive find them?
So, the company is called TAP, and actually, we can share. What I'll do is after we're done, I'll share the contact info into the comments box.
That'd be a good idea.
They just did a TikTok conference. He was telling me the other day they did a TikTok conference recently and used it for the same thing.
Paparazzi is.
Yeah, that's right. Paparazzi. Yeah, it's like paparazzi, but you tap.
Yes.
Right? I know. Really cool. You know what? It was funny last night we were talking about it, and I said, you find the most supportive women in a bar bathroom when you're drunk, most supportive place ever. If you're having like a meltdown, the only place more supportive than that is our Women in Automotive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's crazy.
How did that happen?
The mic is over there. The mic is over there.
My mic goes way over on the other side of the room.
Right.
We've been podcasting for like, I don't know, 8 hours.
All day long.
I've lost track.
The commitment over here is strong. It's strong.
You know what? I called Fred Lenartz when we found out he wasn't going to be coming. So they were supposed to come originally.
Mhm.
We found out they weren't going to be because of scheduling conflicts. And I said, okay, what do we need to know? Fred, if you're ever watching this, the fact that you did not prepare me for the exhaustion that would come, and the fact that you get confused.
Yeah, they don't get tired.
Vitamin B is your friend. You need a B12.
I need an IV shot of Car Guy coffee. Stat.
I was just telling the girl, she's like, don't you have a pro tip? Yes, we do IV therapy. Like when we're in Vegas or when you're in Colorado, you'll go get an IV, and here you get an oxygen mask. They do a quick IV for a vitamin B12 shot, and you feel like $1 million. That's our on the road tip that you use almost everywhere, but here especially.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I literally thought about that last night. I said, Bobbie has to have a Colorado hack.
Yes.
There has to be oxygen somewhere.
Said that earlier too.
Yeah. And
Bobbie, you travel with Bobbie.
Right.
Yes.
Always. I've been doing this for a long time. I tell everybody vitamin B, super time release, super complex is your best friend. I can't even talk. I'm so tired.
I use that, but I forgot all of my vitamins for this trip. Of course I did.
Well, I always have them. That's always the trick. We always have them. Actually, Jennifer Briggs and I were at a conference one year, and we gave out vitamin B to a bunch of people. So this guy who we had never met him, but he was just one of the guys that we gave it to him. We run into him about a year later in Vegas. I think we were at Digital Dealer. And he comes up and he like whispers, he's like, hey, do you have any of that stuff? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I felt like it was like a drug deal. And I was like, what? And he's like, you know, those pills you gave us.
Oh God.
Vitamin B? And he's like, that's what it was. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, yes.
What did you think I gave you?
That's what I said. These are Bobbie's latest drugs that she gave me earlier because
you gotta
was
flip
sick.
it. These are magic. So this is thesis.
All right, what is this?
So it's thesis, and it comes in creativity, logic, clarity, and energy.
Okay.
It's a nootropic blend of all vitamins, no up, no down. You just feel like $1 million all day, and it increases your focus and awareness. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it lowers inhibitions kind of in a way where like when somebody goes and has a drink and you just feel a little bit more calm, but adds energy to it, and you don't feel like crap the next day. Yeah. So those are my go-to move. Everybody's like, where do you get all your energy? Vitamins.
Yes.
Like food. That's where it comes from.
We must take care of our temples.
We have to.
I
wish
wish
been killing it.
I wish you guys could see the group of amazing women that's just connecting here on the other side.
We could make them come over. Look at that.
Ladies,
say hi to the podcast. You are live. Does anybody have a pro tip for their experience here? Pro tip.
Next, first thing you do is sign up for a headshot, and the second thing is sign up for a board dinner.
That's it.
Go introduce yourself to everybody. No matter. Oh, is there karaoke tonight?
Yeah.
Everybody is your friend here. This is your tribe.
you guys should recognize all of these faces because at one point in the last couple of days, other than Heather, everybody has been on the show.
Heather, we might need to change that.
Let's do it.
That's one way to get Subi on the show. Okay, you know what? We're gonna start. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing something. All right, guys.
I don't know if anybody's watching this live right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now, but this is where we are. This has been the vibe of this literal entire event, that you can just literally grab a group of women at any given point and they're just there for you. So this is literally live action. They were just standing here talking and we turned the computer around on them. But this is what we have going on right now.
We
Kaylee! Kaylee! We got Kaylee! Oh my God, this is just going to get bigger.
This is amazing.
Where's everybody?
This is amazing, guys.
Yay.
All right, guys, on the count of three, I want everybody to yell Women in Automotive, okay?
All right, yes.
1, 2, 3, win! Turn it around. Turn it around.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I didn't. We started at the top of the thing, but then
We started at the top, now we're here.
that's exactly right. We started at the top, now we're here.
All right,
That was fun.
in a world where you can be anything, be kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yes.
And-
have good food.
And go to Women in Automotive.
And come to Women in Automotive, guys. Remember to like. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great night.
Yay, you've made it this far. And if you want to help the chicks out and add some value, make sure you subscribe right now.
Click that little red button down below. Do it. Do it now.